my, I saved it against the car and then crashed into a rock. What's up then, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Dakar Desert Rally. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. We're back with some more career mode. I think this is episode number 5, mate. We're cracking on with it. So if you've missed any previously, go check those out first, obviously. Otherwise you'll have missed all the fun we've been having aboard our our two wheels. Loads of other videos about various other vehicles and stuff. I've mentioned it already, but let me know if you want to see more stuff about cars, lorries, ATVs, all that stuff, and we'll do some more of those at some point. But today we're going to just do carry on from last episode, basically do some more two-wheeled fun aboard our new KTM that we bought last time out. We're going to do another sport mode race, so again, the easier, as it were, mode for now. Just for this episode, we'll do some different stuff maybe next time out. But I'm recording this back to back to the last episode, so I haven't seen any comments or anything. Last time out, obviously, if you watched it, you'll have seen halfway through sort of the final stage we were doing. We had some major like lag and crashing, and it didn't completely crash, but it was pretty much unplayable, so I had to stop the game. Yeah, restart it. And also halfway through the episode, we actually got a Dakar update, an actual update for PS5. Which actually fixed the issue during the game, or I wasn't sure if it was the update that fixed the game, the lagging through the waypoints and stuff, or whether it was just me restarting the game. But since then, I've actually found some patch notes. So this was the patch on October 14th, the Friday. So by the time you're seeing this episode, it's probably a couple of days later, if not a bit more. But yeah, that patch did fix that issue effectively. So it was just a hotfix patch. It wasn't anything major. I found the patch notes on support.saber.games website. And yeah, so the 14th of October patch was just a hotfix. It basically fixed save loss during gameplay for some players on all platforms. So apparently some people are having issues with their career mode being save game being lost. Touch wood, we haven't had that, so hopefully we don't get that. And then the other main fix was obviously the frame hitching, they called it, lag, juddering, when you go through a waypoint effectively, which is what we were getting. And it was really bad last episode, and before that I hadn't really had the issue too much. There was that little judder, but it was nothing crazy. As you guys that watched it would have seen, it was horrendous, like unplayable horrendous. So that update effectively did fix that halfway through the last episode, or halfway through the final stage we were doing. So that was the fix effectively. So hopefully today we don't see that at all. Anyway, that was a lot of talking, wasn't it? Let's get into some racing, shall we? As I said, we're going to jump aboard the KTM. We're going to jump into sport mode again. And today, this might be a solid long episode again. We're going to do this one. We're going to do the WAJH, I don't know how you say it, 2020 rally. You can see I have already done this in the trucks and the cars off recording. Obviously, you guys haven't seen that. I did that a while ago, though, so I can't really remember the stages. There are 6 of them. It is 382 kilometers in total. We've got a mixture of desert, snow. No, there's no snow in this one, I don't think. I imagine we're going to get some rain. What we got? Clear sky, scattered clouds, heavy rain, cloudy, scattered clouds. Doesn't say any of them are nighttime rallies. I can't honestly remember what I did in the when I did these in the cars and the trucks. So we'll see. But yeah, we're trying to do all 6 of these. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. So I'll stop talking. Let's get riding some motorbikes. I mean, I won't stop talking. I'll keep talking to you because I like to hear the sound of my own voice. I don't really. I definitely don't. Anyway, all right, cool. Let's fix this thing up. Shouldn't be too broken. We did quite well on the last episode, despite all the lag and stuff. Let's get going, man. Let's get going. Hopefully you enjoyed it still. I say this every time, but hopefully you're enjoying the series. Make sure you're hitting that like button, commenting down below if you are enjoying it, just so I know. Also helps us out. Obviously, gets the video viewed by more people, which is obviously the ultimate aim. And make sure you if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. If you're here new, looking for Dakar content, subscribe to the channel, man. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So we very much appreciate it if we can get there before the end of the year. It'd be very cool indeed. And now that's all out of the way, let's go tear around the desert, shall we? See how we get on. We're kind of getting to the point now where sport mode is, I mean, it is too easy technically, really. I mean, I'm making mistakes still. I haven't even got the HUD on today because obviously I was getting some thumbnails from the last episode. I obviously forgot to turn it back on. So should we? I was going to say should we do it without it, but I literally won't know where we're going. So let me very quickly just jump in here. Turn the HUD back on. Should be down here somewhere. There we go. Little top tip there. If you want some screenshots, turn that off. That's what I've been doing. Oh, got dudes sliding out in front of us. Yeah, it's getting to the point where, as long as I don't make too many mistakes, we're finishing quite a long way ahead of some of these AI in this mode. which I don't really know what to do about it, because you can't just make the AI more difficult. You literally have to just jump up into the next kind of category, which is professional, and obviously that removes the waypoints. You got to read the roadmap. We've gone through this before, so I won't repeat myself, but and as I said, I will do that mode, and I'm probably going to do that mode in a car, maybe next episode, just to switch it up a bit really, and just to give it another go. But obviously in the cars you get your co-driver, you still can read the roadmap, but you do have your co-driver there kind of telling you where to go. And although I have found driving the cars, the co-drivers are a little bit slow to tell you where to go sometimes. They obviously do help you out a lot, and obviously it's a lot easier than having to read a map and also try and play this game at the same time. But yeah, in terms of the bikes, we're obviously, I mean, we're out front now. Obviously we're catching up cars, overtaking them. As long as I don't crash too many times, we're winning most stages, and even if we don't win every stage, we're winning the overall rallies. I think last time we one of the stages we did, we were like 15 minutes quicker than. Oh my! I saved it against the car and then crashed into a rock. Taking the piss, mate. Taking the piss. Right, let's try that again, shall we? I mean, like now we're back down to P5, obviously, and we're gonna have to fight our way back now. But yeah, so I don't really know what to do. I don't really know why I'm sort of having this conversation with myself, because there's nothing I can do about it really. And I quite like doing sport mode because it's a bit more fun and a bit more entertaining, like I would say. Correct me if I'm wrong again, but doing it in professional mode is just gonna be me going, where am I going? What's this mean? What do I do now? We're lost. We're gonna have to restart the stage. We're gonna have to restart the waypoint. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of that. So, or maybe it won't be. Maybe it won't be. So we'll give it a go. But as I said, we'll do it in a car first, and then we'll maybe do a bike one at some point. But as I always say, let me know what you want to see. I'm happy to do what you guys want to see. Otherwise, I'll just continue doing whatever. But yeah, anyway, right. 6 stages, I said, didn't I? So let's smash through this. We're back up in a P3 at the moment. Whoa. Let's try not crash again. Let's try and. That needs to be our aim, really, is to just not crash for the stages. But I mean, that other one, that wasn't. I couldn't really do anything about that. We avoided the car that spun off in front of us, and by avoiding the car, we went and smashed into some rocks. So wasn't too much I could do about that, really. Once you're at this pace, I think I said last episode, you don't realise how fast you're going until you need to put the brakes on, and then it's like, whoa, okay, we're not stopping. We're hitting something. Oh, mate, see, you've done it again. Again, he's swerved into our path. I took avoiding action, and now I've killed myself in a rock again. This bike's gonna be back now, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this thing up. It's gonna cost us 37 seconds. I do quite like, I didn't mention this before, obviously when you go into that repair menu mid-race, yeah, obviously it causes you a time penalty, but you don't spend any credits, or at least it doesn't tell you are. So if I am spending credits, then that's annoying. But I don't think I am. I think it literally is just time. You're not really fixing, you know, you're not replacing parts. Maybe you're replacing certain little things you can carry with you, but you're kind of just bodging stuff together, I would imagine, in real life. Obviously punctures and stuff, I assume you carry like kits to, you know, like tire kits and stuff. Like, I don't really know. Like, I think I started saying last time, there's no backpack, you got no panniers. I don't know if in real life they do have a bit more stuff on them, or if you break down, you break down and you wait till you get picked up. I don't know. But yeah, we've crashed a few times already. As I said, let's try not to crash too much. These two up here, man, battling away. Oh, mate, I thought we were going to crash again. We nearly did. Watch out for the lampposts, electric posts. I do remember this bit, actually, from doing it in the car and the truck. So we're coming up to the end, I believe. Here we are, on the left-hand side. We're going to take a win, as long as I don't crash into any other cars or rocks at the moment. We should be golden. Go around to this right, and then it's pretty much straight to the finish line, if I remember. Tearing through, yeah, there it is up there. Cool. See what we get with our little time penalty, obviously, but we should. Yeah, I took the win easy. Let's fly through these menus, jump into the next race. Won't mess about today, we'll get straight through it. As I said, might not be that long an episode, but there is 6 stages, so we'll see. Cool. Right, let's repair our stuff as we do. It's only going to cost us 2, weirdly. So amazingly, those 2 big crashes didn't actually affect us. Oh no, we repaired it on the go, didn't we? Sorry. Yeah, cool. Cool. Stage 2 is Bada. I think that said Beta. Bada. Bada. Beta sounds American. Bada. Don't know. BADA. Stage 2 of the WAJH 2020 rally. Butchering the names, I'm sure, but let's go. Let's go. Should we go on our first offsuit? Not that it makes much difference because we tend to get beaten up on the first couple bits of the stage anyway. Shall we? Let's do a little bit of first person. Maybe not for the whole race. We'll give it a blast. We haven't done too much of this, so I didn't really notice then, but we didn't get any juddering or lag or anything, did we? So that update does appear to have fixed it, which is pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. We obviously saw that firsthand in the last episode. As I said, we updated halfway through the episode because it was getting really bad. So I'm kind of glad we've not, you know, I've done a fair few career modes, but we've not blasted through this too much. So that's quite nice that we didn't get too many problems. It was only last episode towards the end we had our major issues, and they were fixed within that episode. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that's buttery smooth now. Going through these waypoints, there's no no issues at all, which is good. It's good. Very good indeed. So there we go. I might stick in first person, try and do it for this whole race, actually. This is a... Whoa, watch out for the buildings in this car, though. Oh, another car. Oh, we've got dudes reversing into our path. Got these... Mate, what are you doing? It's just turned straight into us right now. We're stuck on a rock, and we just got crashed into from behind. These cars and these side by side vehicles are gonna be the death of us, mate. We're down in P4 now. Oh my god, what is happening? But motorbikes crashed everywhere now as well. Absolute carnage at the start of stage 2. Right, let's try and get back up. We're into P2 again. Yeah, what was I saying? We'll try and do this one in first person. Let's try it out. It's not a bad first person camera, actually. It's pretty good. It's a little bit, you can see down there, if you look down there, it's a little bit blurry around the road map and stuff, so it's obviously something to do with the way the camera's set up, and I think I have moved it quite far back. You can edit the cockpit camera, it's called, in the settings. I don't know if it really affects the bikes that much, but I feel like we're a little bit further away. Maybe I'm just imagining it, I don't know. It definitely works in the cars. You can definitely come back further and get a wider sort of angle of view, wider view angle, wider, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, first person on this actually feels alright. It's not, the controls feel very similar. You know, sometimes when you jump into a first person camera on a motorbike, it just feels completely different, like turning and all that sort of stuff, and it becomes really difficult. This feels pretty much the same as it does in third person. You turn left, you turn right, it feels the same. It's not any sort of quicker, not any heavier. It's about the same. I mean, you can see we're doing about as good as we do in third person, so perhaps we'll do this every now and then. I can see the road map a little bit. Well, we can see it a lot, but it's kind of hard to read. We're obviously going straight on, and then it's telling us to go into the right, which it is at the top there as well. And then we got a going to be crossing over a road, possibly. Yeah, looks like it. Onto a trail at least. Yeah, there we go. So I mean, you could try and read the road map in first person and sport mode. I said before it'd be nice if we could have the road map in third person in sport mode, like you do in professional mode. But you can do this, and I mean, this is good. This is good. We're doing alright actually. We've probably crashed less than we do in third person, weirdly. There's some more cars to deal with though. I'm gonna go out wide right here. See if we can cut underneath them. Looks like we might have actually. We did. Nice. Definitely the biggest obstacles today are other vehicles by the looks of it. We've crashed multiple times into other people, so we're a little bit slow up this hill. Are they going to be... No, they're still quite far behind. Oh, see that we're taking a solid right here. That's on the road map there as well. I noticed that. There we go. Maybe this does help actually. This might be better. Perhaps I should be doing this more often. Going to be going right at this waypoint as well. Off into the dunes. Send it over this. Oh my days. Anything I don't like about this is you cannot see a thing in front of your road map. Which is what it'd be like in real life. But at least on a Motocross bike you can kind of see the front mudguard if you need to. Cool. And that's going to be it, I think. Yeah, straight on into the end of the stage. Another P1. We'll take that. We'll take that. Flying through these actually. This might not be too bad at all. Cool, like 3 minutes faster than everybody else, which is good. Another podium for us, some more XP. Now, you might have noticed, sorry, you don't get as much XP if you've already done this rally, stage, whatever, in another vehicle, I've noticed. Like, we only got 700 XP then, so that is one downside to, well, it's not downside, I've already got the XP, obviously, from doing it in the other vehicles, but yeah, if you're wondering, that's why it's lower. At least that's what I found anyway. Cool, right, stage 3, Shigri. We did this in the last episode as part of another rally. It was a slightly different route, I guess, if you want to call it that, or it seemed like a different route anyway. But yeah, we definitely did this area, or maybe it was the same route. I guess it must be a little bit different. This is 2020, obviously. That was 2022, I assume we did last time. We'll do this in first person again, actually. We'll do another one in first person. Give it another blast. What are the views we got, actually? We got obviously the helicam, drone cam, whatever you want to call it. Close up third person, a little bit further away. No, oh, dude. What's everyone doing today? The only mistakes we're making is with other people involved. As I was saying, you've got this view, which is obviously nothing in front of you at all, no handlebars, no road map, and then road map view. So yeah, not as many views on the bikes. There's a few more options in the vehicles, the cars and the trucks and stuff. ATVs, I assume, are. Oh, dude, that man was in a bush. I didn't even see him. We nearly crashed into him. Oh, hello. Get a bit juddery through there. Yeah, I assume ATVs are effectively exactly the same views. So as this. I've not really done much more ATV stuff. I think any of you that watched the video I did just on some generic ATV gameplay, I'm pretty sure I said in that video that I actually quite liked the feel of them. But then the more I've ridden them sort of off recording, I've been really bad, and they've been really all over the place and quite hard to control. So I don't know if it was just a stage we did in that original video that I published that made them feel okay. But yeah, on some of these other stages, they are awful, and they just slide out, catch edges, you go flying over the front, side, the back, whatever. Yeah, not the best. What is the best was the way we did that section there, and we just demolished the competition through those little twisty bits. Absolutely flew past them. Got another car to contend with up front. The things that caused us issues today, so we'll try and get past him without getting caught up in any accidents. I can't see a thing. Oh, that was close. To slam the front brake on then. Probably doesn't help I'm just driving in his roost, so let's get out to the right a little bit. Cut across to the left. Bikes are coming up behind us. I can see him on the left hand side there, on our little tower, waypoint tower. If anything, he's slowing us down now. I know we're not right behind him now, but having a brake obviously right behind him. Oh, let's just cut across here. Cut across here. Just do him. We're going to cut up here as well. I remember this bit from the car when I did it in the cars. There are definitely some shortcuts you can take. I haven't obviously done any online stuff. I'm not really sure how that works. I assume you can do multiple modes, like sport mode like this will go off at once, or you can do time trial-y based stuff. I don't know. But yeah, there's some good little shortcuts. You can definitely find them on some of these stages. So obviously the more and more you play the game, the more oh my god, we got another car barrel rolling in front of us. He somehow survived that and is back up on 4 wheels. Madness, mate, madness. Right, we're off to the right. Right, we're off to the right. Yeah, so I don't know, you can definitely find some shortcuts though. If you're playing online and stuff against other people, or you're just trying to beat people's times, you can, there's definitely some little shortcuts, as it were. You have got to be careful. You don't go too, oh my days, where are we going? Up to the left. Too off-piste, otherwise you end up hitting a load of rocks and ditches and stuff. But yeah. Will be cool when we get some open world sort of free roam stuff happening. You can just go off track. I've done it a few times to get some screenshots, but oh, where are we going? I wasn't paying attention. But you eventually do kind of get reset, as it were. Right to the right we go. So we're going to be going through some more rocks according to that road map. Yeah, just around this little corner here. Through these ones here. Tell you what, this feels better than I thought it was going to actually, first person. This feels good, feels good. We'll jump back out third in a minute for the next stage, just to mix it up a bit. Oh, we've screwed that up, yeah. I knew that was going to be a hard braking point all of a sudden, so I slammed the front brake on a little bit too hard there. Might have to repair that one. It might be alright, might be alright. No red or yellow lights down there on the bottom on the HUD. I wonder if they show up on our actual dash here as well. Oh, concentrate on the road, you're going to do the same thing again. You literally are going to do the same thing again. Brilliant. It's my fault. Messed about, messed about. Right, we're probably definitely going to have to repair something this time. I imagine we'll lose some places this time as well. We haven't got to repair anything, alright. This bike is a bit of a tank apparently. Right, let's just slow it down over this little lip. Down here, get the back brake on, not the front brake. There we go, nice. I'm still only assuming that the handbrake, as it were, is the back brake. It definitely behaves differently if you use the handbrake button than the front brake does, so I assume it is the rear brake of the bikes, would make sense. It does just say handbrake, but yeah, it works like a rear brake, so. I've been using that a little bit more than the front brake, to be honest, in certain sections. Definitely, you got to be careful, you can slide out a little bit, but nothing like sort of, you know, normal motocross games where you give it too much back brake, you just slide everywhere. Yeah, we are ploughing along there. We got a big old lead. They're not even anywhere near us on the left-hand side there. Oh, down for a little village, as it were. Oh, taking a harsh left again, not really paying attention. Come up to the end of this stage as well. We're doing alright, mate. Stage 3, we're flying through this. This might not be as long an episode as I thought it was going to be. I thought this rally was going to be quite a long one, but we did do it in the cars and the lorries in just under 40 minutes, so that is about what this is probably going to be. Cheeky another win for us. Happy days. Jump into the next one. Bike's not looking too beaten up, which is good. Again, only 970 XP. You still do get a little bit of Dakar points though, 300 nearly. The numbers are so random that you get for the Dakar points. Not really sure how that works out, but cool. Let's do a quick service on this thing, and then we'll jump into stage 4, which is going to be Al Bad. Again, we did this one last episode as part of a different rally. Did we? No, it might be called something else actually. Can't remember. Bada it was, wasn't it? Or was that the start of this one? It all blurs into one. It all blurs into one. This one's looking very rainy, so we will we'll jump back out of the third person, I think, for this one. No helmet cam. Should we do a close up? See what this one's like. Get our lights on the go. Yeah, no in helmet cam, as it were, like you get in some of the milestone games and MX versus ATV. Getting absolutely done off the start again. I still haven't really looked into the tyre pressures and suspension settings that much. So again, let me know down below if you've messed about with any of that. And then like we just come tearing down the downhill stuff and just come past them all again. So we are going off to the left by the looks of it, up this massive hill. So let's take some speed. Oh, can we squeeze through that gap? Truck's trying to do a car. He's nowhere near him. Do not turn left on me, mate. Where are we going? Straight on the ledge? Oh, sort of. Somehow we survived that. Got a harsh right to do around here. Check for that tree. This game is so cool, man. I really like it. It's got its flaws, but it's good. It's good. It doesn't have too many flaws, if I'm honest. In my opinion, anyway. I mean, I'm sure some of you are not happy with the bike stuff. I've said that a few times, but it's a good game. It's a good game. It's got some good playability as well. Like, it doesn't feel... Not yet. I mean, it's only been out a couple of weeks, so... Oh, my God. Well, can I stop crashing into rocks, please? I was going to say, it's got some good playability. It doesn't feel repetitive yet. It's probably not a fair thing to say, really, because, as I said, it's only been out a couple of weeks, so we're going to do a repair on the move. I don't know if you should be allowed to do that. I wonder if you can't do that in the harder modes. But yeah, it's probably not fair to say it feels pretty replayable because it's only been 2 weeks. But even doing the same stages in different vehicles, you don't really like I'm remembering little bits of this rally because we've obviously done it already in a car, but not a lot. There's little odd bits I'm remembering, but nothing. It doesn't make it. It doesn't spoil it. Like it's still just as. It's so much different riding the bikes to the cars in the game that it feels like a new stage completely. So far, I would recommend for the price as well. 35 English pounds. Obviously, I don't know, you know, if it's more expensive in any other countries. It should be relative, I would imagine. So like, you know, a lot of, where are we going? A lot of AAA games now are obviously getting up into the 60, 70 quid mark. Even the milestone Motocross, you know, Supercross games that I would not really class them as, they're not AAA games. Even they're at 60, 70 quid. I wouldn't say you get a lot. Well, you don't get any more for your money in those games. All right, there's no rider customization in this game yet. There's no, you know, you can't change a gear and stuff. So from that aspect, I guess that's a bit lacking. That is what, to be fair, one thing, yeah, at least character creation, so you don't have to ride as the riders. Obviously, we're riding as Toby Price right now. I'm surprised that's not in there. Maybe we'll get that in the future. Customization, I guess. I don't know, they've just gone for whatever the teams and the riders wear themselves. So, I mean, if you're signed up to Red Bull KTM, you're going to get the Red Bull KTM outfit. So I can kind of see where that's coming from. But then obviously if you're creating your own character, it would be nice to be able to put your own sort of gear on and stuff. Again, maybe future stuff. But as I said, the price is half the price of... nearly half the price, just over, of the Milestone games. And loves a rock today. Loves a rock crash. Yeah, it's basically half the price of like Milestone games and MX versus ATV. And, you know, there's 100 and... I think it's 100. I keep saying 150 vehicles. I'm pretty sure it's that. Yes, they're obviously all very similar, but I mean, in motocross games, realistically, all the bikes are exactly the same. They look different. Yeah, all right, they give them different stats on the menus, but they're effectively exactly the same. So, a lot of these are the same as well. Obviously, same cars, same bikes. There's not actually that many different models. Like all the ATVs are Yamahas, but still, different liveries. Oh, we're gonna crash surely. Yeah. Going well this stage. This is going really well. But yeah, there's a lot in this for that amount of money. And the map itself is massive, so it's open to a lot more stages. I'm hoping, obviously we've unlocked a lot of stages that we've not completed yet. I'm hoping that's not it for now, and that we're then going to have to wait for some more stuff to be released. We haven't unlocked any other rallies for a while, if I'm honest, so we'll wait and see. But anyway, don't really know how I started that conversation with myself, but yeah, for the price, I'm enjoying this game, man. It's good, it's good. We're going to take another win, I reckon. Easy. A bit too easy, like I said at the start. Never mind, that's stage 4 done. Let's jump into stage 5. Skip through all these menus. I'm skipping through the menus, but one thing I do like about it is the menus. There's some quite nice, you know, the layout and stuff is good. Obviously the main career menu you get with your garage and stuff is all nice. This is all nice. Vehicle servicing and stuff is all good. Let's just really quickly, right? So what are we going on? We're going scattered clouds, surfaces supposedly mainly soil. So like for a tune, what would we do? So tire pressure, lowering the pressure increases the contact patch of a tire. Yeah, increases grip, but the top speed is reduced. Increasing tire pressure, top speed's better, cools worse handling, which is kind of why I went middle of the road. But I mean, I'm just gonna leave it. Same with the suspension, it's effectively the same thing. Stiffer suspension, tops at bottoming out. On big impacts, or shifting weight transitions more quickly, so you can move a bit quicker, but you lose a bit more handling, I would imagine. Leave it as it is. I don't think it makes much difference. Cool. Let's go. Stage 5. 2 more to go. They were near as long as I thought this was going to be, but hey ho, it's all good. It's all good. We're going to the Al Mafrak. I'm learning new words, people. I'm learning new words. Boom, let's go. First person now, we're going off in first place again, is what I'm trying to say. Stick with this camera again, I think, for now. Quite like the close-up one, actually. I've been using the slightly further away one. Anything I don't like about the closer one is the HUD kind of covers your back wheel and stuff, so you don't get a full view of the bike and the roost and stuff. Go with this one for this race, we'll mix it up. Oh, slow down. Just about saved it. That kickstand looks like it's way too near the ground. for my liking. Oh hello, we're going way off course here. Flying up this hill. I do find sometimes it is, if you've got the space to, go a little bit wider. Like, don't take the really sharp turns they suggest, or like the AI just suddenly turn left or right, but they slow down obviously beforehand. Definitely loses you a lot of time. If you can take like a wide sweeping line and you're not gonna crash into any rocks or trees or anything like that, it definitely personally seems to be working out for me, at least. Like, even just cutting across there, obviously we just done that car. Just right there again, like just holding on to your speed. Again, in a real world situation, you'd probably want to stick to the track because you have no idea what is off underneath all this deep sand, how deep it is, if there's rocks in it, you know, all that stuff. But obviously in the game, kind of get away with it a little bit. We're up with the cars again. I don't know what's going on today. We definitely seem to be getting tangled up with a lot of vehicles that aren't in our class, annoyingly. Oh my god. Again, another crash that involves another car. What's going on? What's going on today? It's a pretty hefty one, that was. We went flying. Right, at least they should be a little bit further ahead of us now. I'm sure we'll catch them up again though. We seem to be quite quick compared to the cars. Seems to be quite quick compared to everybody, to be honest. It's just the starts where we lose out a little bit, and then yeah. Hopefully at some point we can just adjust the AI speed in sport mode. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Probably my most wanted feature, I would say, out of everything right now. Yeah, maybe some improvements to the bike physics at some point. I mean, they're not going to be able to completely revamp it, I wouldn't have thought. So, kind of is what it is. It's not horrendous. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. It's just not the same as you know, your typical Motocross games that a lot of, obviously, I play, and I assume a lot of you guys watch and play. But anyway, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot in these last couple episodes, so apologies if I am. Can't believe we're getting towards the end of the year, ladies and gents. It's going to be Christmas before you know it. I actually can't believe it. I won't talk about Christmas, don't worry. We haven't even had Halloween yet. But yeah, I can't believe it's like midway through October already. Where is this year gone? Absolutely flying by. Right, back up in the truck's roost again. Yeah, that's one of those Hiluxes by the looks of it. Watch out for those trees, lad. We're going straight on. Ugh. Absolutely pinned, mate. 215 kilometers an hour. We are flying. Oh, cutting across the road, going around to the left. Watch out for the back of the car. Oh, again, got away with it, got away with it. Nearly dropped it anyway. Oh, we're gonna get done by this thing again now, aren't we? Oh, sorry, mate. That camera really put me off then, and I ended up turning to the right instead of turning the camera. A bit lumpy and bumpy up here. Oh my days, these boys have had either a collision themselves or they've both just done the same thing and managed to roll it over that jump. There's a helicopter. I thought there's a car in the air back there. It's the chopper. Yeah, KTM's feeling alright. We obviously purchased this last episode. I mean, as I pretty much expected, there's not much difference. I'm sure there probably is. The stats must mean something, and maybe this genuinely is a little bit quicker top speed and acceleration. Eventually, it's definitely not more off the line, but again, I think that's just the game itself, the way it works off the line. But yeah, apart from that, it doesn't feel much different. I mean, as you'd expect, they're all 450. 4-stroke bikes with a load of Dakar spec stuff on them. So yeah, I don't really know how much difference it makes. I think it's more obviously aesthetics, and this technically is the best bike in the game. So that's kind of why I went for it. But as I said before, we'll jump on some other stuff. We'll jump on what else we got? We got the Yamaha, the Monster Energy Yamaha. We got the Gas. We've got the Huskies. There's a couple different Huskies. Obviously, they're all the same really, but there's, I think for 2022 they were just the factory Husqvarna team, whereas the previous years they were the Rockstar Husky team. So we can maybe jump on those at some point. I always love a Rockstar Husky. We got the, what else we got? The Sherco, again, not something you see in Motocross particularly very much, but they're very, very good enduro motorcycles. You see them a lot in like World Endurance and stuff, and British Endurance, and just endurance racing in general. You see a lot of Shercos. I think the stats on the game are pretty bad, but again, whether it makes much difference. And then we have the Hero as well, which I still haven't looked into. I've never heard of that in my entire life, and I feel like I follow bikes quite a lot. I'm into my motor bikes, but yeah, I've never heard of a Hero. I don't know if it's like a rebranded something else. I don't know what it is. So let me know down below. I will try and have a research if I remember. But we can try them all out, to be honest. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's anything I've missed. There's no Suzuki's, no Kawis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else. But let me know, obviously, if I've missed anything. There's a few other KTM teams, like different graphics, so we can obviously try those as well. But there we go, another stage 1 by a fair margin. 6 minutes to second place is 14 minutes. Apologies if this is getting a little bit repetitive, obviously us just winning by miles all the time, but as I said, there's not really much I can do about it at the moment, so we'll see how we get on. There's a Sherco, there's another Sherco, so can't be that bad, can they, if they're P2 and P3. Let's move on now into the 6th and final stage, I believe this is going to be. Going to Neom, which is not a Formula 1 car noise. That is the name of the place. Neom is what we're going to say. This shouldn't be too broken. We crashed a few times, but nothing too crazy. Let's go. I was going to have a look at the road book, but we don't need to look at the road book, do we? We don't need it in this mode. We'll just follow the yellow waypoints. Follow the yellow brick road, as it were. See what we're doing this one. We should. Have we won every stage so far? Be nice if we can not mess this last one up and win this one as well. See how we do. We're going off first place again, obviously. As per usual, we'll probably get done off the start line. Yeah, it's just that weird little like sort of animation that happens. You kind of fall off the bike almost. And it just messes up our initial getaway. But it's all good. We'll catch them back up. So what we got? That was just 2 Shercos and a Honda tearing past us. Oh god, he nearly crashed into us. We'll have a look at the end. It tells you what manufacturers are riding, but I'm pretty sure I said all of them anyway. So we'll try some different ones out. As I said, we'll try some other vehicles again as well. I'm actually quite enjoying playing a 4-wheel racing game. For the past like year, 2 years, I literally have just been playing 2-wheel stuff. Motocross, did MotoGP for a couple years. Oh, well, I did it this year as well. Technically, I didn't really finish it. I kind of got a bit bored of MotoGP, if I'm honest. Like, I didn't buy the World Superbikes game either. For those of you who are obviously new to the channel, for those of you that aren't new, you'll already know. I've already been talking about all this before. But yeah, I didn't get involved in World Superbikes, and I'm glad I didn't, because it was literally just a reskin of MotoGP, which is what I expected it to be. So that's why I didn't buy it. And apparently it's been pretty bad. So I'm glad I didn't start on that. But yeah, it's literally been 2-wheel racing. We did Ride 4 as well at some point, did a few episodes on that. Again, I was way late to that game, obviously, so. But that was an awesome game. That was one of Milestone's best games they've ever made, in my opinion. I think I said before, it would be awesome if they did like a Ride 4, but like Motocross or Supercross, made their own game. You know, don't do the contracted. Are we going off here? Yeah, we are. Oh, we just got away with that rock. Yeah, don't do the contracted Supercross MXGP stuff. Just make your own Motocross game and Supercross in one. You know, MX versus ATV style. But like Ride 4, like they've got the capability to do it. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's literally been 2 wheels for a very long time. I think I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I've gone the very wrong way. Too busy waffling on about motorbike games. But yeah, so it's been quite nice in my own time playing some 4-wheel racing, you know, in the cars and the trucks and stuff. I've changed my opinion multiple times in multiple episodes, but I think the cars probably are the most fun. The trucks are awesome. Handling wise, they're more interesting, and you have to be careful not to topple them over and stuff, and it's a bit more of a challenge in that sense, but they're a little bit slower, a little bit sluggish, especially up the hills and stuff. They're fun through the water though, because they just tear through anything water based. They just fly through it. So yeah, the cars overall probably the most fun to drive. That car is cool in front. I don't know what that is. It's a Red Bull sponsored thing. Someone let me know what that one is. We'll maybe buy that at some point. But yeah, the car's been been probably the most fun. The bike's second, probably, then the trucks. And then the what they called, side-by-sides, the SXS, whatever they are. They're alright. They're just kind of slow cars, really. A little bit too lightweight. They're almost too lightweight. They're really difficult to control, which again makes it challenging, but not so fun. And then the ATVs, although I think I said originally they were alright, they're no good. They're a bit too all over the place. When you get up to this sort of speed, they just catch edges and you just go flying off, and you don't even do anything wrong, really. You can't really do anything about it. You just get caught on an edge and, oh, where am I going? I was following the road. Let's take a little shortcut, mate. Yeah, anyway. Final stage, mate. We're gonna, if I don't mess it up, we're gonna take a win on this one as well, I reckon. Because we are, although we've had a few cars behind us and stuff, the other motorbikers are fair old way behind us. So we might get another cheeky trophy for winning all the stages, which would be fun. Unless I've already done that in the cars, then I assume we won't get one. But we'll find out in a minute. So we're coming up to the end already. Nearly, not quite. Some fairly, I'd say, alright stages in this rally. Nothing too special. Fun, but nothing like sort of blow your mind crazy happened, did it? We haven't had any mad sort of stages, really. But yeah, nothing bad. Just nothing like that extreme one we did last episode. That was cool. It was pretty cool. It wasn't that extreme, but it was cool. It was like a good stage. So anyway, let's fly over this thing. Oh, flew over that a bit too much. Watch out for the rocks, lad. Oh, see, somehow we've saved that. Now, technically, that should have been a crash. I wonder if that would have been a crash in the harder modes, but yeah, bike physics, that would have been a horrendous crash. We wouldn't have done a 180 and got away with it. But there we go. We're going to take the win, I reckon. Oh, don't miss the gates. We did get a trophy. Sick. All right, cool. I obviously messed that up in the cars then, somehow. There we go. That's going to be the 6 stage wins in a row. We're going to get the win overall, obviously, as well. A little bit of money, a little bit of XP. And there we go. We did it in 33 minutes. That was way quicker than I did it in the cars and the lorries, trucks. The AI did it in 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's like real time as well. That's like that 33 minutes is obviously how long it's taken me to do this episode, obviously. And they literally took 1 hour and 25 minutes to complete that stage in theory. Like, that's a long time. That stage alone was 1 hour and... yeah, 1 hour and 25 minutes. That's mad. No, sorry, that was the overall rally. Yeah, that was the overall rally. Sorry. Yeah. Another podium. We probably don't need to watch this again. We've seen enough of the Rebel KTM today. There it is. Looking good, looking good. Should get... oh, we didn't get a spin. Why didn't we get a spin? Spin to win. Is that because I've already done it? I guess it must be. Yeah, first placed it in the trucks and the cars. Bikes are faster, apparently. 33 minutes compared to 37 and 38. So the trucks weren't actually that much slower than the cars. I wonder if I just messed them up. I might have just messed them up. But yeah, that didn't turn out to be that long an episode at all. But I will leave it there, I think, for today. Next time out, I guess we'll... all of these are pretty damn long, so you're going to get a long episode at some point. That one's 490 kilometers overall. We win some mad bike. What else we got still? Aula 21. 400k. Yeah, still a few left that we haven't done yet. A few new ones left. We haven't unlocked anything else, as I said. This map is huge though, and it does go all the way down here. So I'm hoping at some point we'll get some new stuff. Next time out, I reckon I might have a go in a car. Probably not this one. Maybe we'll buy another car. And we'll probably do a professional race maybe, just out of interest. Oh, wet your whistle, wet your whistle. We've got 5 new events unlocked. It's probably the ones we've got unlocked in sport mode already. It is indeed. Got these ones locked already. Well, that one's different though. Yanbu 2021. It might be at some point that we don't get any more rally stages in sport mode and we have to move up to these, because I know you don't get some of the full really long rallies until you get into the full simulation mode. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll probably do one of these next time out, I reckon, in a car. Let me know what you think. I'll probably do it anyway, just to post it out there, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we'll probably buy a new car and stuff and mix it up a bit. But I'll leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave some comments down below, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you'd be so kind. On the way to 1,000 subscribers, trying to get there before the end of the year. Be very much appreciated. But yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Bye.